My name is Nick, and I love Jesus.
My name is Cal, and I love Jesus.
My name's Avery, and I love Jesus.
My name's Brady.
My name is Jaden.
My name is Lauren.
Esther.
Thomas.
Lindsay.
Brandon.
Gabrielle.
Terry.
Jfin. Paul.
Sam. Carly.
Tyler and Eddie.
Anya.
Madison.
SJ.
Katie.
Colin.
Taylor, and I love Jesus.
Okay, what brought you to this community?
One of my family members came up to me and was like, hey, you know, they have like a young adults thing every Sunday. And I was like, no. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, I was just talking to Jesus about this.
I went through a really rough time back in 2020, and I actually met a guy who's a part of young adults, and he invited me to church.
So, very simply, God.
Actually, I was a senior at the Woods Edge student groups, and I think it was when Young Adults was originally starting. So as soon as I graduated out from being a senior, I immediately started going to Young Adults.
My brother did, actually. So
I was looking for a community that I could just grow in friendships with.
Chris Godby and Stephen O'Brien.
I just started hearing more about Woods Edge Young Adults on Instagram, and I was following you guys, and I just loved the positive people that I saw.
I moved churches, and I was looking for like a college group that I could go to.
Well, God.
There's a woman at the front desk named Gina. She told me, hey, they're starting up a young adult ministry right now. And I was like, we will be there.
I would say that the Lord brought me to Woods Edge, and that I had a need for community I could walk alongside of and rest in.
My best friend, Elias Hunt.
I was new to the church. People knew that I was new to the neighborhood as it is, so they recommended it. I came and stuck around.
I knew somebody that used to come to house party.
A Google search brought me to the church, and I've been coming ever since.
Met y'all at a conference, and since then I've been coming here. I've been welcomed in.
My good friend Taylor. Honestly, Jesus brought me here.
Just the desire for friendship and community.
What has kept you here?
Really just, it's kind of difficult to explain. You know, I think God instilled us with this innate ability to make certain places feel like home, even if there's no reason to call it home in the first place.
Family.
I think what has kept me here is how very real it is.
The people.
Absolutely the people. I have made some of the best friends I've had in my entire life here.
I think the embracing that didn't just come from the people that I resonated with, but from everybody.
The way that the group is like a family.
Definitely the hunger for Jesus.
What made me stay is how this community generally feels like family and how family is implemented here.
For everyone that I've met so far, they're just so friendly and so open, and they actually want to get to know you.
The friendships I've had and the fire that people have for Jesus.
God.
The people have kept me here. The community. I think this is a community who genuinely wants to pursue God.
The people, 100%.
The people.
There is a hunger and a passion in everyone that comes here.
The community feels like family.
The community itself.
The willingness to allow God to do something.
The hunger for God.
The hunger and passion for the Lord that I see in the people around me.
Just everyone's so welcoming.
The community, the friendships I've made. Everybody, the love, the community. It's just so amazing. Y'all are so welcoming.
What has God taught you about or through living in biblical community?
There's always beauty in someone else's perspective of either your situation or a certain circumstance. And we were designed to live in community with each other because each person is different.
The biggest thing is listening to God and how to do that.
I think God has really helped me open up and be vulnerable with people.
He's taught me that sometimes confrontations are necessary.
Sometimes there are people there for you that aren't your real family, but they care about you more than your actual family.
The biggest thing I've learned is really that it can look like anything.
I think I've learned how important it is.
Just how necessary it is.
I can't walk in my faith journey alone.
For myself, I've just learned that I can't go through life on my own.
That being vulnerable is important, and it opens the door to healing.
I've learned like who I am. I've learned how to live like Jesus.
There are people who are willing to be a part of each other's lives.
Just how important it is. I didn't really grow up in a church, and so I kind of was just like, you don't really need church or, yada, yada, yada to be a follower of Christ, but he has shown me otherwise, for sure.
I have to say the main thing is that when the Bible says that be filled with the Spirit, one of the ways it's communicating that is the community to be filled together. And I had never, I understood the concept, but I'd never really seen that so tangibly until stepping into Woods Edge community. And I just learned so much about what that meant and what that meant for me to be a participant in.
I would say the longevity and trustworthiness of friendship.
God has taught me a lot. He has taught me a lot about myself, about others, and how he sees me and how he sees other people.
I'd say just being present.
I'm learning to be in awe with people at Jesus.
One, accountability. Once we graduate, it becomes very easy for us to just either go to big church or not go to church at all and just do things by ourselves or go move if we're going to college. So that having accountability around me for things that I want to accomplish or stop doing, and just encouragement, people just chasing Jesus and having their fire in their hearts for Jesus is very encouraging whenever I feel like I don't have that fire in me.
What like a real relationship is like with Jesus, because I grew up in the church, but that doesn't really mean much, and seeing other people just be on fire for him here. Yeah.
I don't have to carry my burdens alone.
What is your favorite thing about this community?
But I love the fun spiritedness of the group. Truly, that you can come in to the community and you can feel welcome and have a good time.
It's definitely not the free pizza. My favorite thing is just meeting new people who have a burning desire to know Christ and to love his people, whether they've known them for a long time or if they just met them 5 minutes ago. It's cool to become family with people that come from different walks of life and different areas in the city.
The people.
Again, the people. I would definitely just say how happy everybody is. Even when they're not happy, they still find a way to turn around and make it about Jesus and say even though life sucks right now, I get to come to young adults, I get to be around godly people, and that's what makes life so wonderful.
The people, hands down. Yeah. So
the heart for God that permeates the place, the people, is full.
I have to go back to how it's like a family again. I know I already said that, but it's just I absolutely love that.
Definitely the hunger for Jesus, just understanding how we're all pursuing the one that loves us the most and how we all want more of Jesus and who he is and to know him more. And that's the really beautiful thing and what he can do with that.
I love how this young adults ministry feels like family. I honestly consider this ministry to be my safe space and my home away from home.
How desperate people are for Jesus and to see more of him.
My favorite thing about this community is just gathering together.
I think my favorite thing is probably the frequency of interactions.
No, the people, but more specifically, the realness of the people.
Man, the guys here at Young Adults, man, they are some of the best dudes I've ever met in my life.
Probably just that it feels like family, even when your family doesn't feel like family.
I would say definitely just how open it is. There's no cliques.
Yonites, 100%. Not a doubt.
Hunger for God. It's so simple, but worship, humility, and just gazing at the one who really matters.
Just the joy everyone has.
Oh my gosh, just the energy.
I'd say the way everybody is so welcoming. It's not a judgmental community at all. Everybody brings something different to the table, and they're all very inviting about it.
Oh my God, the people. the people. And I love how everyone just loves the Lord, and it's so evident in everything that they do.
What do you hope to see God do here moving forward?
I want to see young adults become a beacon. I don't want it to just be something for us. I want it to be something for Houston, and beyond that, something that starts a revolution for the world.
I just hope to see a move of God in the hearts of young adults in this community, but all over the city.
I want to see that room completely filled, just with so many people declaring that Jesus is king.
I'd say like more days to be together, like more community activities, more volleyball tournaments, more worship nights, everything. Just being able to spend more time with each other. That's what I'm hoping God does in this next year.
I would like to see more people, to be honest. Like, I'd love to see it grow. Oh my gosh, to fulfill the Great Commission.
I'd like to see just like it to continue to grow.
I hope to see just God bring his spirit and just pour it out in abundance.
I hope I can see more revivals and breakthroughs occur.
Just more miracles, more healing, breakthroughs.
I hope to see him just bring more people deeper into family.
I think just a continuation of what's happening.
What I hope to see God do here is raise up a generation who are wildly in love with him, really on fire for him, and are going to change the world wherever they go.
I think one thing for sure is revival. And, thinking through revival, it's broader than just, continued worship nights or individual experiences, but it's something that goes holistically into every part of the Christian's life and to every part of the community and to every part of the city. And I'd like to see the young adults at Woods Edge lead the charge on that.
A bravery and a courage to go and, one, spread the gospel, and two, spread the news about what is going on here.
Just seeing the numbers increase, pack out the area.
More WEYA nights. No, seriously, but that for this community to grow and to unite more churches together.
I hope to see more of him.
I hope to just see it grow. I mean, the more the merrier. And if we can, as a group, share and show the love of Christ to the people around us and in this area, I mean, that's like the best thing we can do.
What I hope to see God do is change people in a way that they're unrecognizable by their actions, by how they treat other people, by how they speak to people that don't know God, by their interactions with just everyday folk.
Bring more people in. Yeah, I can see him doing a lot of that this year.
Bring more people in. Yeah. Bring more people into this church. And like Katie said, I think that's what's going to happen. He's already on the move. So.
Yeah. Good job. Way to go.